policing the police every single day, and doing what the Charlotte County Sun newspaper and local TV stations won't do every single day.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sheets. This is Investigator Charlie Shotwell with the Commission on Ethics. Returning your inquiry of yesterday. We do have your complaint. I have that as the investigator at the present time. We have not done very much on it because of other cases that are here, and we take them as they come in. So be assured we do have it, and I'll probably be giving you another call to get some information from you as it goes along. If you have any questions, you can call my office back at 850-488.
D. How the complaint process works. Complaints which allege a matter within the Commission's jurisdiction are assigned a tracking number, and Commission staff forwards a copy of the original sworn complaint to the accused within 5 working days of its receipt. Any subsequent sworn amendments to the complaint also are transmitted within 5 working days of their receipt. Once a complaint is filed, it goes through 3 procedural stages under the Commission's rules. The first stage is a determination of whether the allegations of the complaint are legally sufficient, that is, whether they indicate a possible violation of any law over which the Commission has jurisdiction. If the complaint is found not to be legally sufficient, the Commission will order that the complaint be dismissed without investigation, and all records relating to the complaint will become public at that time. In cases of very minor financial disclosure violations, the official will be allowed an opportunity to correct or amend his or her disclosure form. Otherwise, if the complaint is found to be legally sufficient, a preliminary investigation will be undertaken by the investigative staff of the Commission. The second stage of the Commission's proceedings involves this preliminary investigation and a decision by the Commission as to whether there is probable cause to believe that there has been a violation of any of the ethics laws. If the Commission finds no probable cause to believe there has been a violation of the ethics laws, the complaint will be dismissed and will become a matter of public record. If the Commission finds probable cause to believe there has been a violation of the ethics laws, the complaint becomes public and usually enters the third stage of proceedings. This stage requires the Commission to decide whether the law was actually violated and, if so, whether a penalty should be recommended. At this stage, the accused has the right to request a public hearing, trial, at which evidence is presented, or the Commission may order that such a hearing be held. Public hearings usually are held in or near the area where the alleged violation occurred. When the Commission concludes that a violation has been committed, it issues a public report of its findings and may recommend one or more penalties to the appropriate disciplinary body or official. Sheriff's opponent accuses him of nepotism. Complaint from political opponent: department shouldn't have investigated patrol car crash. By Elaine Allen Emmerich. Englewood Community Editor. Englewood. An ethics complaint accuses Charlotte County Sheriff Bill Prummell of nepotism for how the department handled a crash involving his son-in-law. Port Charlotte resident Andrew Sheets, who has a COPWATCH YouTube channel that often criticizes the sheriff's office and is running against Prummell as a write-in candidate for sheriff, filed the ethics complaint. The subject of the complaint is a crash involving 2 CCSO vehicles. Deputy Peter DiPiazza rear-ended Deputy Richard Carley's patrol vehicle on February 2 at South McCall Road and Winchester Boulevard. The complaint alleges DiPiazza was not disciplined because he is the sheriff's son-in-law. According to the incident report, DiPiazza said he was momentarily distracted when he collided with a Marine Patrol truck stopped for a red light on Winchester. Neither deputy was injured. However, Carly's vehicle had an estimated $2,000 to $3,000 damage and DiPiazza's new SUV was totaled, with more than $10,000 in damage. He did not receive a ticket for failing to stop at the traffic signal. According to the CCSO policy, vehicle crashes involving serious personal injury or death resulting from the operation of a sheriff's office vehicle will be investigated by the Florida Highway Patrol. Incidents with minor damage and no injuries will be investigated by the on-duty sergeant or lieutenant. In all other cases, a crash, incident, loss/damaged review board meets. The involved member may receive disciplinary sanctions up to and including termination depending on the circumstances and severity of the crash or damaged property as determined by the sheriff. The CCSO Crash Review Board reviewed the February 2nd crash. On March 9, DiPiazza received a letter of reprimand for causing the crash that was preventable. He was also ordered to take remedial driving training at the CCSO Training Division. The letter states DiPiazza violated CCSO policy of careless handling or unintentional abuse of equipment or vehicles resulting in loss or damage. The letter states, further violations of this nature may result in more stringent disciplinary action. The reprimand was added to DiPiazza's personnel file. See Nepotism, 3b. Nepotism. From page 1b. When I heard about the accident and a lack of any real punishment, it's clear Bill Prummell is corruptly protecting his son-in-law at the expense of the good people of Charlotte County, the men and women who work at the agency, and is violating public trust, Sheets said. My wife and I are taxpayers, and it appears Bill Prummell is using the sheriff's office as a family hiring agency, Sheets said. The sheriff has two brothers-in-law working there. His oldest son, and his son-in-law is DiPiazza. The sheriff's mom is a volunteer. According to the CCSO nepotism policy, persons related to each other may be employed at the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office, except that no employee/member of the Sheriff's Office may employ, direct the employment, promote, or direct the promotion, supervise the work, evaluate the performance, or influence the compensation of any person related to the employee/member within the degree, or work for, arrange, suggest or be a party to the employment, or promotion of any person in consideration of the appointment or promotion of a person related to the employee/member. In the complaint, Sheets alleges Prummell, as sheriff of Charlotte County, violated Florida's ethics laws. Prummell was elected as sheriff in 2012 and all deputies are appointed by the sheriff and all personnel matters are handled by the sheriff and governed by any applicable union contracts. DiPiazza was hired at the CCSO in 2017. He married Prummell's daughter in 2019, the complaint shows. As sheriff, and father-in-law to Deputy DiPiazza, Prummell vacated from normal practices by not having an outside agency like the Florida Highway Patrol investigate the crash, the complaint states. Additionally, the Internal Affairs Unit did not investigate this crash. Finally, it is believed the punishment of Deputy DiPiazza was incredibly lenient, as he did not have to pay for a percentage of damage of the crash, at fault, and, as a deputy with service under 3 years, could have been fired. Both punishments have been used in the past at the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office. It is further alleged, Prummell made sure to not impose any financial harm against DiPiazza, whose wife was expecting a child. A spokesperson for the Florida Commission on Ethics on Tuesday wouldn't confirm or deny a complaint had been filed against Prummell. The 9-member commission meets July 24. Its findings are public record and will be posted on the website by July 29. In an email to The Sun, the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office did not know of any ethics complaints regarding nepotism or how the crash was handled. If the case moves forward through the Ethics Commission, Prummell could face possible censure or civil penalties if found he violated codes of conduct and state anti-nepotism statutes. Email, elaine.allen@yourzon.com.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH. I am using any video here with under fair use. If you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc., And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.